the Macon-Bibb County dive team has gone out 17 times this year. Now that averages out to almost twice a month on calls that involve water rescues or recoveries. As Suzanne Lawler shows us, dozens of people in the department make up this elite group of swimmers, and they take on danger every time they strap on an oxygen tank.
I think 10 pounds is good with a wetsuit. I usually use 6.
If you're not a great swimmer or a good swimmer, you get in the river, you panic.
Captain Chad Davis is a member of the Macon-Bibb dive team. When that deadly panic sets in, many times they get the call to respond.
There's a lot of adrenaline, but there's also a lot of, you know what you're fixing to go to.
Special Operations Officer Garen Flanders is also a diver. A recovery happens when a person has drowned. This area at Amerson Park may look docile, but it's treacherous. A memorial cross sits just up the hill. In May, 17-year-old Betty Rivera drowned, and 4 friends went to the hospital after trying to save her.
Because when it gets in between these rocks, the current gets faster, and it's a channel and it's deep. It's deeper than over by the sandbar.
2 for me is I need more line. 3 for me is I found the object.
On emergency calls, 6 people on the team respond. No one free dives.
When the diver goes out, the line tender feeds him line. So what he does is sweeps back and forth in a grid or an arc type pattern in an area where the person may be.
One person is tasked with the search, and this is what it looks like underwater at Amerson. It's hard to see in front of your face. Divers rely on sight, as well as working their hands along the bottom. 61 people make up the Macon-Bibb Fire Department's dive team, and they train in all kinds of bodies of water, not out here just at Amerson. And that's because their job is dangerous.
Because we have had divers that have gotten tangled up while they were under the water, and that's the last thing you want them to do is panic.
If a diver does get stuck, another diver immediately goes in to help. A third diver is on standby if needed. Once the body is recovered, the search diver will mark it with a bright yellow inflatable tube. Fire scenes are loud, but dive teams work in virtual silence.
You're thinking for the guy that's under the water.
The team does have a message for you if you ever find yourself frightened in a river, lake, or creek.
The best thing is to do is just go with the current and try to get yourself to one side or the other.
Suzanne Lawler, 13 WMAZ News.
Flanders says from time to time, police have asked the divers to suit up to go into the water to look for evidence. Firefighters do not get any extra pay for becoming part of the dive team.